Today's lesson is going to be on your CS unit review for units 19 to 24. I will go over all of the different types of questions. I'm actually going to have you fill out this page in your workbook and then upload it either to Google Classroom or to FreshGrade so that I can take a look at it when you're finished. The first question asks you to outline in point form, so this is not full sentences, but just point form, the steps you would take in writing a summary. So, writing a summary was exercise number 85, which can be found on pages 104 to 105, and there are 6 steps. So all you need to do is just in point form 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are the 6 steps? The next question asks you to outline, once again in point form, the 3 characteristics of an expository paragraph. So these ones don't need to be numbered. They could just be point form with bullets or dashes. This can be found in exercise number 68, which is on page 83. And if you go through and look on page 83, there are actually 3 numbered characteristics that they give you that you could put into point form. Part C asks you to underline the verb in each sentence below. Then write DO above the direct object and IO above the indirect object. For a quick review of this lesson, you could look at exercise number 71 on page 87. So remember, your first step, I'll do question 1 with you, is to find the verb. So we send our relatives cards on their birthday. So the only action word here is send. So you would start by underlining that. And what do you send? Well, do you send your relatives or do you send cards? You send cards. So cards would be your direct object, but then who do you send the cards to? You send them to your relatives. If that's not coming to you automatically, please make sure you go and review the video and lesson before you worry about the unit review. Part D asks you to circle the prepositions in the following sentences and then draw an arrow from the preposition to the noun or pronoun that is its object and underline the prepositional phrase or phrases. So the numbers in parentheses, which are brackets, at the end of each sentence tell how many prepositional phrases you should find. So I will do one of the prepositional phrases for question 1. So the carpet in our family room was faded by the sun. So there are 2 prepositions in this sentence, which we can see from the fact that there's a 2 in brackets. The first preposition is in. So the prepositional phrase starts with the preposition and ends with a noun or pronoun. Now, our is not a noun or pronoun. Well, it's part of our, is part of a pronoun, but it's in the family room. So in our family room is the entire prepositional phrase, so that's what you need to underline. And then the object that shows you where it's in is the family room. So you would have an arrow going to the family room. Then you would need to find the second preposition and find the corresponding phrase and draw the arrow to the pronoun or proper noun that is the object. For a review on prepositional phrases, you could look at assignment number 84, which is on page 103 and the corresponding video lesson. In each of the following sentences, choose the correct pronoun and write it in the blank. Some sentences need subject pronouns and others need object pronouns. Test each sentence by reading it without the noun and the word and. So, for example, the team asked Lynn and either I or me to join the team. So, to figure it out, you could take out Lynn and. The team asked me to join the team. You wouldn't say the team asked I to join the team. So that one would be me. For a quick review of how to use pronouns correctly, you could look at exercise number 70 on page 86 and watch the accompanying video lesson. Question F asks you to underline the correct homonym in each of these sentences. So remember, homonyms are words that sound the same but are spelled differently and have different meanings. So the nurse had difficulty finding the vein in my arm, while the first vein means that you think a lot of yourself and like looking in the object and you think too much about what other people think about you. Whereas the second vein is what your blood travels through in your body. So you would underline the correct one. Feel free to use a dictionary or refer back to lesson 74 on page 91. When you are finished your unit review, please upload the pictures for the 2 pages either to Google Classroom or to FreshGrade. When you're uploading, make sure that I can clearly see all of your questions and then mark it as done on Google Classroom. As I mentioned in most of the slides on this video, make sure that you are going back and looking at your previous lessons or watching the other videos if you're not sure how to complete a specific section.